All right, I super want to welcome you to this amazing session. Excellent evening. If you can hear me loud and clear, put in a 5 on the chat. Put in a 5 on the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. So we're gonna get right into it. You can invite, share with your friends, to join the YouTube session. Let's teach you guys how to analyze the market. Origin, naked Forex. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm going to be touching on. I'm going to be analyzing some charts and probably see an idea. All right, we're gonna get it. What am I sharing on my screen? You can tell me. Let me know what I'm sharing. I don't know what I'm sharing right now. All right, okay. I'm presently not sharing anything. I want to know what you guys are saying. All right, so invite, share. All right, so okay, so put where you're joining from, right? For those of you that are live on YouTube, put where you're joining from. I always love to interact with my audience. Relationship is everything. All right, so put where you're joining from right now. So sometimes I love bringing some of these impromptu classes. That's one of the importance of staying connected. All right, when you stay connected, I remember when I was learning, all right, I put everything that has to do with value on notification. All right, information, the WhatsApp group, the YouTube channel, the Instagram lives. Always put them on notification, because the truth is most of the things we do off, off schedule. All right, so yeah, for some of you that are here today, probably have gotten a notification. All right, some of you are coming from my Instagram, but yeah, I'll be taking that time to do Toronto, Zimbabwe, Owerri. All right, come on, let's go. I'll be taking that time to do this market analysis, just to let people know that there's an easy way to understanding the market, but despite the availability of the skill set, it's not really what guarantees your success. It's the environment itself, yeah, for anyone who wants to learn the skill set, it's so easy to learn the skill set, so yeah, something I'm going to be sharing with you, the ways of harnessing the skill set to maximizing results. And when you start having results, to make your result come into a place of success, all right, it now takes something different, and that's something I'll be sharing over in the course of these trainings and all of these episodes that I'll be having with you guys. But if you guys can hear me, put here. So I've got Ukraine, I've got South Africa, I've got London. I love the way the countries are coming in. Just keep putting it. All right, put where you're joining from right now. Okay, so it's pure naked science I'm going to be doing here. All right, pure naked science. Benin, that is Benin as in Benin. Okay, all right, come on, put it. Let's go. And you want to get yeah, others notified. Let's get others notified about Russia, man. Come on, amazing. Let's go. All right, put it in the chat. Okay, so I taught something very important today. All right, who was on my live mentorship session, mindset and mentorship session this morning? Okay, what was that specific thing that I taught today? And I'm gonna start off. I start off every trading session with a mindset. The flaw to my trading understanding, or the flaw to my trading background, It's the mindset behind it. All right. I trade my mindset actually, and that's really what all of you do. You don't know. Okay. If you don't know, you trade the level of your mental knowledge in trading. Okay. So whether you're aware, you're conscious, or you're not conscious, you're trading something you're subconsciously what? You're trading your subconscious. Okay, so if in the environment of your subconscious is fear, negativity, doubt, I don't know if it works, guess what happens in the market? Every learning that comes to you is the one that will make you doubt, fear, oh, this is not going to make it work. Everything you attract to you, all right, what you focus on, whether consciously or unconsciously. So I had to put a direction to people's understanding in trading today. And what was those things? I love you guys. For those of you that are following me, I love to just do that chit chat. Okay, before we get right into the king. Okay, so just let me know on the chat. All right, let me know on the chat. What was that thing I touched on today on my live mentorship and mindset session? Go live. Okay, you can't tell me none of you were in my live today. Today is Monday mindset mentorship series. Okay. You guys are not giving me? You guys are not giving me? Show me. All right, talk to me. Put it on the chat. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay. I love it. Okay, some people are putting understanding how to trade, understanding the market. I need direction. Okay. All right. I need direction of what you picked. Direction of what you picked. Okay, so 3 things I talked about in the market that you come to do in the market. Now, it's a way of classifying where you are in trading. For you to be a master in trading, you have to understand the stages. All right, so 3 things, and I could classify three types of traders. I could classify traders into these 3 categories. Some traders come to trade, some traders come to learn, some traders come to what? Understand the market. All right, and I said something quite remarkable. Okay, you're gonna trade based on how you learn to understand the market. So the most vital component of this category is understanding. So learning brings about exposure. Okay, you're exposed to the information of what the market is about, and the more intimate you are with the market, you begin to understand. Okay, you could know how to trade, but success comes from a place of understanding. Am I making sense? All right, put sense in the chat if you got that. So there are a lot of people, I see majority, I've been here for like going 4 years, right? I see people who come into this environment and all they're obsessed about is trading. Some people learn to trade because they are obsessed about trading and they skip one vital process. Your understanding is what brings the money. All right. How you so I learned to understand so that I can trade. I could learn to trade, but that doesn't mean I understand. Okay. So I see a lot of people who know how to trade today, but they don't really understand what they're trading. So my goal for this series is just to give you a sneak peek into market psychology, how to read the market and understand its moves, its waves, so you can strategize entries. All right. So it's just you understanding one thing. Without understanding, you're void of anything substantial in life. Without understanding, you say there's a scripture. I can't really quote what it is. It says it is true understanding that money comes into the house. Wealth is built based on understanding. Wisdom has its place. All right. Knowledge has its place. But it said understanding is true understanding that money is introduced into the house. So you understand that your success in trading is going to be based on what you understand. All right. And I tell people this, the biggest ally you have in trading is time. Time reveals the experiences that makes you successful. Okay. So you want to ask yourself, over the last period you've been in trading, have I been learning to trade, or I'm learning to understand how to trade? So that's one of the things that I do in my mentorship to get you, to that place where intimate you are with the market, you begin to own. All right, good. So are you guys ready? Put I'm ready on the chat. So just know you come in here to learn how to understand how to trade. All right. If you make that your routine, come in here to learn how to understand how to trade. That's what I do in my mentorship. All right. I get people to understand trading. Okay. I could give you strategies. You could know how to copy and paste. You could learn, you could earn while you're learning how to trade. But the tip of the vehicle is for you to understand it so that you can own it. Not until you own it, you're not really, there's really, you're not really yet successful. All right. So there's leverage and there's learn. So yeah, I don't want to go deep into that. I just wanted you guys to know. So if most of you missed the live session, all right, today you could go back on the recorded and you watch it. So all right, let's see what the market asks for us. So if you're new to trading, all right, one thing that's going to happen to you here right now, it's not going to make sense. Everything I'm speaking is not going to make sense. But two things that happen in trading is buying and selling. So you want to write that down. So to simplify trading, two things. Understand two things. Only two things happen in the markets. Either you buy or you sell. All right. So the question is, what do I buy or sell? This is my basic. For those people that are basic. So first is two things that happens. All right. Buying and selling. What do you do in the market? You buy and sell. Question is, what do you buy and sell? Currency pairs. All right. Currency pairs represent the nation's currencies. Everything has a price. So we're buying the price of every, all right, pair put together. Okay, so the market, either the market is going up or buy, or it's coming down sell. So there's active trading every day, all right, in a market that is over $6.6 trillion. So the knowing of a currency, if it's going up for a buy, if it's coming down for a sell, is the knowledge, all right, that you seek in the market. Then how do you buy the market and how do you sell? Okay, there's what we call sentimental analysis, all right. There's what we call technical analysis, and there's what we call fundamental analysis. These three types of analysis put together to help you understand the moves and the waves of the market. So, but the vital one for a trader, you are called a trader based on your knowledge of technical analysis. I need you guys to type that down. Okay. So some people are sentimental analytical. Some people are fundamentally analytical. All right. But the technical analyst is the one who really designs the sustainability in the market. All right. So I've been able to learn how to trade both sentimental and technical, market. I'm not a fundamental trader. Fundamental trader are emotional, are more of, okay, sentimental and fundamental traders are more of emotional traders. They trade based on the wave, what's happening right now, the emotions in the market. Now, fundamentals, these are people who trade, news, events, what is happening. They capitalize on the negativity or the positivity of every event that is happening and how they could affect currencies. They know how. There are people who know how to read this event and, they know how to trade the market. So it's temporal, okay? Emotions are also temporal. But what is kind of like sustainable in the market is technical analysis. I don't know if you guys are here, okay? For those of you that are here, man, for those of you that are here that I hosted some of you here, all right? I've asked for some things to be typed in the chat. You guys are, you're making me observe that you're not in the class, all right? Don't do that, okay? So technical analysis, the more you learn the technicality of the market, you understand the technicality of the market, you know how to buy and sell. And this is it, very simple, all right? The market buys at the floor and sells at the ceiling. Simple, too simple, okay? So the market buys at the floor. So Cambry, you mean someone who comes here today can learn how to buy? Absolutely, all right? So I'm going to give you guys an exercise, all right? This is a buy. The market is going to buy when it comes here. The market is going to buy when it comes here. The market is going to buy when it comes here. The market is going to buy when it comes here. Market is going to buy when it comes here. Market is going to buy when it comes here. Why? All right. These are flaws in the market. The market has a way of respecting what it's done before. So as a technical trader, one of the things you want to be good at is understanding where the market has bought before so that you can buy tomorrow. All right. Or understanding where the market has sold before so that you can sell tomorrow. So the clue that the market is going to sell is what it did yesterday. Does it make sense? All right. Let me know if it makes sense. Okay. Put simple in chat. That makes sense. So the market is not far from your understanding. This is simple stuff. Don't allow people to try to make trading look complex. And sometimes the way it looks, it's intimidating. Trading itself looks intimidating. But, when you begin to work with people who have understood the market, that is, the thin line between where you are right now and where you're going is a straight line. And that line is called what? Leadership, and that's mentorship. What it is you don't know, all right, is in the instruction of someone you need to know. Okay. So it may be, it may look, this chart. Oh, come on. So can I guarantee you something? I'll tell you something. Some of you, in the way of you mastering the market, the more easier it is, the more complex you want it to be. How many of you have been in that position? Put in a 5. If it's becoming so easy, you begin to think there's something missing. It needs to be complex. Put in a 5 if you've been there. All right. That is what the market, it's intimidating. All right. Because why? You never saw any of this in your chemistry, in your biology, in your English, in your economics, in physics. You didn't see any of this. All right. So this is new to you. So it's always going to look like as if it's complex. But I just gave you guys a bit of knowledge. Kenry, how do I know it's going to buy? I don't know until I do it. So what happens? I need to learn how to buy the market and sell the market. So how do I buy the market and sell the market? So this is a place to buy. So the next thing is, where do I buy? All right. That's where you begin to set up brokers. All right. There are places you could, so when it comes to trading, there are places you could set up to trade. So the intermediary between the trading market and your money is a broker. All right. So this gives you leverage to trade. So I believe, I have videos on my YouTube on how to set up an account broker, okay, a trading broker. And the beautiful thing is we have practice account, demo account that you could, you could practice with. All right. Wanda is there. There are so many good brokers for practice. You could just learn. I'm not in the place where I'm not a licensed trader, investment strategy advisor to give you what broker you should use. But there are so many sweet brokers out there. All you just need to do is what, get in touch with people, or maybe leaders, people that are close to you, and ask, what broker can I use? Or just go online, what are credible brokers in my country? All right. And just begin to what. And the beautiful thing, you don't need to pay to have access to a broker. It's free of charge. All right. So I'm going to be talking today in the terms of Forex trading. Now we have different types of trading. We have the stock market, we have crypto trading, we have Forex trading, we have, binary trading. I'm a binary technical trader. Okay. I'm a binary trader. I'm also a Forex trader. I'm also a crypto trader, but I'm more professional in the terms of results in binary trading. Okay. So binary type of trading is time expiration type of trading. Forex trading is pips inspired or pips environment. So we make money based on pips. So today I'm going to be tuning into the factor of Forex, understanding technicality in the market. It's not really going to be a training based on your broker. I'm just going to share your perspective so that you understand, all right, what it is. Some of you are rigid to trading, all right, because you don't understand. My goal is to make you understand so that you can make decisions that will now make you, oh, so this thing is easy, I can do this. What instruction do I need? So it will give you the love of following through a process. But I want to be able to show you the money, and we could also make money together. Does that make sense? Put 5 on the chat. So if I understand that this is a buy in the market, what do I need to buy? So set up my broker. The first thing is set up a broker. All right, know what a buy and sell is. That's simple, basic. That's basic. It's not far from me. Very easy. So when the market comes here, all I need to do is what? Place a buy. And there's a simple way I could actually set a buy here. All right. There are types of orders that could. So if this market comes here, I could set what we call. I'm just doing simple basic training. Okay, there's what we call buy limit. So buy limit order are orders that are used to buy the market ahead. It's kind of like a pending order. All right. So if you set it up right now, you put a buy limit, you go to your broker, you put a buy limit. Okay. And the market gets here. All right. It's going to automatically take the trade for you. So you don't even need to be someone who's actively watching the market, all right, to get into this idea. So my goal is today is not to show you how to take the trades. My goal is to show you the potential of the trade so that you can love to want to take the trade. Does that make sense? All right. So in the same vein, that's what we call a sell. What is a sell? All right. A sell is the opposite side of a buy. Wherever the market turns upside down, it's a sell. Okay. So you see the market. I'm just going to use arrows. So every area I put the arrow, all right, are areas the market has what? Sold. Okay. So this is a sell area. This is a sell area. All right. This is a sell area. 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 Wherever the market has turned its way back, all right, and push market back down, all right, those are what? It's called resistance. Okay. They are called resistance to the market, and resistance are like ceilings. Okay. Wherever it takes the market back down, it's a resistance. So that is where you begin to see, you know, you could put a horizontal line. So that tells you that's a roof of the market. Okay. So this is a roof of the market. This is a roof of the market. This is a roof of the market. All right. So what it means is this. Whenever market gets to the roof, what happens to the roof? It pushes price back down. Okay. So a pure proof of where the market has sold before is a pure proof of where the market is going to sell is an indication of where the market has sold before. The more you begin to identify where market sells, all right, you're going to know where market is going to sell. Does that make sense? Okay. I mean, if you think this is easy, I'm just doing the basic part before it comes to the actual taking of a trade or analyzing it. Okay. First is the understanding of a buy and sell. Then you now analyze where you want to buy and sell, because there are multiple buys and there are multiple sells at the same time. So where do you want to take? That's where analysis comes in, technical analysis. Are we together? All right, put in a 5 on the chart. Let me know we're together. Okay. All right, good. You're welcome. How's good today? Yeah. How you doing? You know, so, okay, good. Okay, it's making sense. So you guys agree with me that it's making sense. So I'm going to analyze a market that I want us to buy. All right, but I just wanted to give this basic understanding so people could understand, all right, the theory before we get to analyze a market. Now, there's something else in the market that I've taught when it comes to price. It's called price action. Okay. So a previous flow of a market could be a net ceiling. That's what we call now trend. That now comes to trend of the market. Okay. Every successful trader understands one thing: do not trade against the trend, because the trend is your friend. So the more you begin to identify the trend of the market, the more you begin to understand trading itself. Okay, it's just like the sea. If you don't know how to swim, and the first thing you do, you dive into an ocean and you're swimming against the tide, what's going to happen? It's going to crush you. You're going to drown. All right. But first, even before you come to the ocean, you need to understand what the ocean is about, how to swim, how to move your hands, how to navigate in normal waters. All right. So when you come to the ocean, you're not swimming against the trend. You can now know how to swim with the trend. All right. So what that means is every trend has a flaw. So as the market is going up, this trend is also a flaw. Can be. What does it mean? If the market comes here right now, boom, all right, I can pick a buy. That's another way to identify flaws in the market. There's another way. I'm going to teach this sometime in this week into next week, trading the trend, all right, understanding the trend of the market. So that's another way to understand the flaws of the market, all right. So you can see that this market had a sharp push down. It's been maintaining what? All right, a sharp trend, all right, a sharp trend. And the truth is you could actually envelope this trend up. So two things will happen, all right? It's either it's going to break the trend or it's going to continue the trend. So as long as you continue the trend, you know your buys. Just keep following the line, the flow. But if it breaks, this trend line becomes a ceiling, all right? That's one of the things I'm going to teach on next week, all right? Am I giving you basic knowledge of trading? So I've talked about support, resistance. Now I'm giving you guys trend, okay? So the trend, do not trade against the trend because the trend is your friend. So understanding the trend helps you know how to follow the wave of the market, because we are spot traders. We're not the banks that control the large sum of money that moves them. I cannot move the market. I can only understand where the market is going and I can follow it. A lot of you are trying to move the market the way you trade. All right, don't do that. Okay, so this is another simple knowledge in trading. So I've told you how to buy and how to sell. How to buy, understand what we have bought before. How to sell, understand we have sold before, and begin to place orders. All right. So one ultimate thing I'm going to tell you guys before my market for the day is this: you never know how to trade until you practice what you learn. All right. Excuse me. You never know how to trade until you practice what you learn. So I jumped into Cambridge. I jumped into a session of someone who knows how to trade, and they just told me how to buy. And I don't know how to buy before. The next thing I'm going to do is set up that broker account and just delete everything. Pause this video, play it again, and say, okay, how did he get to that area? Where did he say I should buy? He said when the market comes to a floor, all right, buy. The next thing is what? I draw a floor of every market I come in contact with, and guess what? I wait for the market to get and I pick a buy. I do that 10 times to understand if that what is learned is sustained. My result is going to bring me confidence. All right. If I do it 10 times and I get 6 out of 10, I do it 20 times, I get 18. You're going to start growing based on your level of practice. All right. That is how I got to where I am. Does this make sense? All right, good. So I'm going to go to something deeper now. You guys ready for the hard stuff? So I have a market I want to analyze today. All right. I think it's either. So that's just the basic stuff. You want to learn more about the basic stuff of the market. All right. You want to join the community. You want to join if in case you're new. All right. We have a live session that I get to teach how to trade every single day, Mondays through Fridays. All right. If you're not yet part of it, just DM the person. If someone puts you on this call, you want to DM them that how can I join the mentorship or the live, sessions of Henry. They're going to tell you how. But if you are assessing me direct and this is how you want to really learn this stuff, because I'm going to show you money that is made by understanding this. The money you can never make putting your money in the bank. All right. What you probably wouldn't make in the bank for 10 years, you can make it in a month. All right. That is one of the things we do with trading. Is so impressive that you need to put in time and consideration to learn the skill. So if you're that person, just make sure you connect with anybody you need to connect to and make sure you get started to learn it. So I just gave you guys an overview. So I want to now take it to the people who know how to trade and let's show you guys how to make money. Now, when I analyze the market, understand one thing. Today, I want to teach you the psychology of, the psychology of consolidation, all right, or the opportunity in consolidation. Does that make sense? All right, good. So there's an opportunity in consolidation, and I'll take it. I want to show you. So this is it. All right. So I'll show you guys money. Okay. What is a consolidation? Whenever the market goes sideways, the market is consolidating. All right. Whenever the market goes kind of sideways, the market is consolidating. All right. So one of the things, there are traders that just look at the sideways move of the market. So you see a sideways move of the market, it's neither going up nor coming down. All right. One of the things that happen is this. All right. Whenever there is a breakout of, after every major consolidation, there happens to be a major breakout. Okay. So I'm going to go to, let me use a currency, a stable currency. All right. To show what I want to say. And it's something in life. Whenever you're going through tough times, two things will happen. There's a breakout. It's either you break out the upside or you break out the downside, but something must always happen. Okay. Situations poses opportunities. All right. You see that some people want to use the rapid mistake of getting out of it or waiting for the purpose of that consolidation in life. So I trade life. Okay. So one of the things I can tell you guys is this. All right. Shift. What sideways, what market is this, family? Upward, downward, or sideways? All right. So let me know. Upward, downward, or sideways? Let me know. Put it on the chart. Okay. Upward, downward, or sideways? Put it on the chart. Let me know. All right. So let me see. I think sideways. So good. How do I trade a market like this? Now, this form of trading is highly inducive with people who are long-term traders. Okay, I'm on a deeper time frame, so it happens. The same thing that happens on a deeper time frame also plays out on the smaller time. But I want to show you guys, the power of consolidation in a deep time frame and the money that is involved. All right, so this market moves sideways. So here's the ceiling, here's the floor. Okay, two things that will happen in the market: either it breaks off to the upside, all right, conquers this place and continue. This is the psychology of continuation. Okay, I'll show you guys. All right, whenever a market breaks in a trend, okay, whenever a market breaks a certain level of floor, I want to show a sharp move. All right, I used to, yeah, there's not been okay, I'm on a deep time frame. Let me change the time frame a little bit. So let me change the time frame a little bit so that you guys can see the opportunity clearly. Okay, good. So see what happens. All right. Let's see. This market I'm even looking at right now has been very, very inconsistent for a while. Neither up nor down, just dancing. But I just want to show you something. Okay, good. Let me show you in a flat way. All right. I want to show you one of the things that I'm looking at in this pair right now, kind of, while I'm talking. And I'll show you why I'm looking at it. All right. So watch out. All right. So this. So look, there's a probability, all right? So this is case for practice. There's a strong probability, all right, that this market will get to this place and sell. This is a very close trade, okay? And the only way I get to practice this, I'm not actually calling a full live bread trade. I'm giving you guys a probability, all right? That is how I know the market is going to fall down. It's when it comes, I take a trade here and it comes down. That is what we call what? Market continuation on the downtrend. So if I can ascertain the market is going down, this is a way for me to trade. This is one of the things that is very powerful in trading. All right. Now I want to show you another thing while I'm telling you this is good. Okay. Now take this off. So I've shown you guys the psychology of a ceiling. All right. So this is a ceiling, right? This is the floor, a ceiling. Watch. So the concept of this psychology is the same thing. So it was a ceiling here. What happened? The moment it broke the ceiling, made it a floor, made it a floor. What's happening right now? All right. So twice it's paid how much? So this is about 120 pips. That's about $120 and the mini lot size, $1,200 on the standard lot size. All right. And that happened in the period of what? 21 days. Okay. It came back again. All right. Did the same thing. So understanding how to capture what? So you want to look at this. You want to look at this market. So the previous ceiling becomes a new floor. That is general psychology of continuation. If a market breaks a certain level of ceiling, all right, it tends to make it a new floor if the market is going up. Why do we say so? Is this market going up? Absolutely. Absolutely. So the market was going up, all right? So all we need to do is to see break a strong ceiling, retest the ceiling, make money. All right, comes back again, does it? I don't love retest. So now, this is one of the things I'm seeing in the market. I begin to see opportunities in the consolidation. So several times it's touch share, come down, touch share, come down, touch share, come down, touch share, come down. Strong traders don't do anything within this area. Two things are going to happen. Is either it continues downwards, all right? So since you guys struck the fact that what it did here, all right, was good, guess what? If it does the same thing, so this is now a major floor, as likewise it was a major ceiling. It's now called a zone. If this market breaks this level of this floor, guess what will happen? So this is shown. This is what the market has done. So you trust it because it's done it before. All right, so this is what traders do. They trust in what the market will do. So if this market breaks on this side, continues down is a change of trend, because this is the same thing that continues the trend up, is the same thing that also going to break the trend down. All right, that's just psychology of continuation. Another thing that can happen is if the market wants to keep up the uptrend, all right, simple, just let it do the same thing it has done before. All right, same thing. So this market breaks the 0.07882. All right, there's a tendency of what? A new floor, because it was a previous ceiling in an uptrend. Make sense? Is it making sense? So this is a good buy opportunity, just the same way. All right, I'm going to look for buy opportunities here, and I'm going to look for sell opportunities here in the same market. It makes sense? All right, put sense in the chat. Okay. You're not clear. Is consolidation sideways? All right, upward, but not consolidation sideways. All right, good. You guys are responding to me. All right, so I'm going to dive into one of these I've seen that actually made me want to come live with you guys. So there's a strong opportunity in USD JPY. All right, so watch out. Okay. So I said after, so this is already done. That's why I like it. It made the move that I wanted to make. All right, so I want to show you guys what we call price trap. You trap the level of price. Okay, this is a floor, and this is a ceiling. So I just taught you guys something right now. So what is the application of what I've taught you? Market breaks a level of ceiling in an uptrend. What happens? All right, that ceiling becomes what? So I'm looking for the market to come to this level. Clean idea. All right, USD JPY, a bullish trend. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I love it. Now, what you could do is, so you have an opportunity of 2%, 5%. All right. I'd love to take short moves, 2%. So whenever the market comes here, all right, please a buy. So this is a buy opportunity in USD JPY around this area. That is 947. Okay, it's a Forex idea. So these are for you guys learning Forex. All right, I would love a good move here, and I would want my stop loss to be below. Oh, this is huge. All right. All right. I'm just going to give it about. I'm taking this kind of idea. The next floor is going to be around here. So that is about 66 to get what? About. What's the next move? I really don't want to make the technical analysis deep. So what was the next ceiling in USD JPY? Whoa, unknown territories. Come on, crazy. Shoosh. Oh boy. So this is what I do when market is in unknown territories. Everything is against this price. It's not going to start creating new. What? USD JPY has come to an all-time high for a very long time. It means it's, oh boy, the market has not been to this level for like forever, which means it's trading against its odds right now. Okay, and when markets start falling, it's going to be falling crazy. Okay, and there's another thing that I'm also teaching you guys right now. Whenever a market is making, if you want to get good moves in the market, whenever a market is making a strong push on the upside, watch out for 50% retracement. Man, so this market, I honestly will do something. I actually wanted to do. So this is what I would say. All right. So knowledge makes me want to guide you now. I would have loved a good sharp trade. So I'm only going to do 15 to 20 pips if this comes. Most times, whenever the market retests a strong area on the upside, all right, it will do 10 to what? 15 pips quick. All right. I'll show you that several times. Watch. So this area was a ceiling. All right. When the market blew off the ceiling, what happens? All right, this 50. Okay. That's good. So whenever, so this market has really, so this is another ceiling. That's my boy crying. So this is another ceiling. The market breaks the ceiling, retests the ceiling. Guess what? That's money. The first move always happens. So you look at this candle, the 1 hour after, at least you get nothing less than 10 pips. I'm talking 1 hour after. All right. So you see this one as big as this small candle is. So this is when it hit the area of a ceiling. All right. Watch this from here to this next green candle. All right. That's 13 pips. 10 pips, the next candle, minimum. Before you start to consolidate and move, at least the next candle, whenever a market reaches a strong area, the next 1 hour candle, most of the time, you get 10 to 15 pips. All right, most of the time, I could show you retest after retest. All right, so what we do, there was a time I was doing a competition of 10 pips after I retest. Do you know if you catch any retest, you can catch 10 pips from it. Very easy to catch 10 pips. All right. If you're not someone who's very patient and you want the big moves, you could always do 10 pips. 10 pips after a retest. All right. Max, you could go 15, 20. So this is the kind of move you want to do in USD JPY on the upside. All right. But ultimately, yeah, on the upside. So the market comes this, that's a continuation. You could take your TP1, 15 pips. All right. TP2, you could leave open after you break even. All right, to leave it run. But the major opportunity I'll be looking for in USD JPY right now, trust me, as a knowing trader, all right, it's not to buy it. Okay, because I will be trading against the trend if I do that. Why? Okay. Someone will say, Ken, but the market is uptrend. Now, the market is in an uptrend with no data. Do you understand what I just said? The market always trades data. So it means if it gets to where there's no data, it will either start creating data. Don't allow the market create data with you. Okay, just allow the market to come back to its previous data, which it will eventually do. If it cannot create data, it will eventually follow its previous data, which means there's a tendency that all buyers right now, all right, these moves might be inspired by events, you know, maybe the wars, so many, but eventually when it die off, guess what will happen? Right, market is going to start falling, and that's where true traders are going to start picking their move. All right, so when this market breaks this area, so things like this will begin to happen, to start coming to known territories. When this happens, this is a move. All right, so between this place and this place, okay, it's about 90 pips. That is where you are safe to take a sell down. All right, so this is actually, you know, the psychology of market continuation. And I'm doing a bit of this breakdown in my live session. All right. And we're even using these techniques to take binary trades. I'm just showing you the overview of the market. So I'd love a buy. So you guys could use a buy limit in Forex. Okay. Between now and tomorrow, this time, okay, this trade is definitely going to, it should fall down. All right. It should fall down. And yeah, this place is going to be a good buy. Okay. So you don't want to be elusive. You don't want to be too greedy. My advice is max anywhere it has reached. Okay, that should be your highest TP. So if the market start returning here right now, just take it back to that area as your highest TP. But first, secure anything that has to do with 15 pips first and break even, so that you know you are no more in risk. All right, that's what I do for trade intention area. Okay, but when it start coming down, I could leave it to run down. Okay, does this make sense? So that is, you guys could take this structure, you could take this idea. I'm gonna send the chart on. I'm gonna send a chart on it. Yeah, so that is for those of you that are already trading, that is USD JPY. Okay, good. I sent the chart in the chat. Okay, so yeah, another one I saw earlier was this thing I'm showing you guys. This is a trade that I will use to make money. All right, but I'm coming out to show you guys how I will use to make money. Okay, so same thing. AUD, but there's a strategy inside of it that I now have found. All right, that makes the execution easy for me. All right, so this market is either going to go upside or it's going to come downside. I want it to come downside. It means as a trader, I could choose where I want the trade to go. Okay, So if it comes down, you know why I want it to come down? It's been going up. It has to come down. All right. Good. So when the market breaks off this area, comes to this area, all right, I'll be, yeah, a good opportunity is to take it to this area, and that will be, okay, about 5%. If you're using a 1% risk, 5% could be obtained from this. When this market breaks down, retest this area to continue downward, okay? But if it wants to continue upward, this market still has an opportunity to, it's an uptrend, so it can. Okay, so that is, so either way, I have two ways to follow the market. Okay, good. So this is, all right. So this is 5%, this is 5. So it's almost like a 1:1. All right. So the market pushes on the upside, gives me about what? Okay, there's about, yeah, it's almost like 5% or 3%, but this has more weight. All right. So these are techniques I use in trading the market. It's a serious technique that has gained momentum and has helped me, really master the market. Okay, so part of the beats of what I teach is from my understanding of the wave. This is just naked. There's no strategy. I'm not telling you about any strategy. This is naked Forex, and the application of your knowledge in the market, all right, is going to help you know how to use strategies. Does that make sense? So, yeah, if you guys have gotten a bit of a value today, so I've given you two analyses. The last time I gave you guys analysis on the live session, we had a total of what? Almost 400 and something pips done. The last time I gave you trades on the live session, on my last session. Okay. So it's either you make a decision that you want to learn this stuff. All right. I appreciate the fact that you've been exposed to this. So even if you don't know, just make a decision you want to learn this stuff. All right. And be willing to learn. Contact the person who placed you on the score. All right. If I'm the one, just get connected right now. Let's show you between the next 6 months, we're already, I'm actually, we started the mentorship for what, multiple figures in income in learning. So you want to become that next success in trading. All right. You want to join this environment, get connected, right? Ask questions. How can I do this? Successful people ask, how can I? Some of the things are beyond me, Kendry. I really want to master the skill set. How can I? It's not a one-day job. It's an environment. All right. And now you have the opportunity to be exposed to that environment, so just, I'm going to give room for maybe, 1, 2, 3 questions in the chat. All right. I'm going to take them in respect to what I've been able to expose to you today. Did you guys get value today? All right. Let me know in the chat. Did you guys get value? This is my way of showing you it works. Sometimes people could tell you just to show you the money. All right. But sometimes people could show you the ways to the money. So these things, all right, you ignoring is what is getting people millions. So don't ignore it after today. Make sense? All right, so let me go to, yeah. Do you backtest, Kendry? There is no trader that doesn't backtest. You can't trade the future. Okay, good. So you guys write this down. All right. There is no tomorrow without today. And there's no clarity of future without yesterday. The blueprint to what your future is in yesterday when it comes to trading. All right. How do you learn events? It's what has happened. And what has happened is already in yesterday. So the more you take actions, all right, learning from yesterday, you're going to understand, you're going to paint your beautiful future. So that is the same thing that happens in the market. The more I understand, maybe the next time I'm going to do, all right, the story the market tells. Okay. So just you guys know what I'm going to teach you guys next, probably when I come on a live session, is this. All right, so this is a plain chart. Someone just asked a beautiful question. That's why it's so good to ask questions. All right, so this is a beautiful chart. I don't know where to buy, I don't know where to sell. All right, but I do know that this market sold here, okay? The market bought here, sold here. So, but I don't know what's going to happen next. All right, but I want to go back in time to show you that what has happened here today has actually happened in the past. All right, so you guys want to take note of this area. I want to mark right now. So watch this area. And in this area, there happens to be ceilings and floors. So I want to go back in time. Okay, I'm just going to go back in time. So let's say, yeah. Just to show you that what has happened in that frame that I just gave to you has happened before. Hope my network is not making sense. What are you doing? Is this the end of GBP? What's wrong with this guy? What is this? Okay, it's loading. All right, so it's still loading. I'm still going back. Okay, good. Okay, good. So watch. So what I'm going to just do is I'm going to print data of what has happened in the past. All right. So this is data of what has happened in the past. So this is a ceiling. I'll make it red. This is a floor. I'll make it blue. All right. So this floor becomes a new ceiling here. I'll make it red. Okay. So guess what happens? The market consolidated, broke the consolidation, hit the consolidation. What happened? It sold down. All right. Some people make crazy amount of money. All right. About 300 and what? Something pips. Crazy amount of money. All right. Now watch. Okay. So here's the floor. I'll make it blue. Here's the ceiling. I'll make it red. All right. Here's the floor. I'll make it blue. So guess what happens? After this is as a consolidation. When the market broke the consolidation, came to this area, what happened? It sold. All right. Money was made because of price action. Okay. About 200 and something pips. Crazy money, right? All right. So it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. So this is a floor. So I just want to do something right now. This is a ceiling. All right. I just want to do something. So I could pick areas. So guys, watch. So this is a ceiling. We just keep going. All right. So this is a ceiling. Okay. We just keep coming. This is a floor. Watch. This place become a floor. This is new now. All right. This is new. Okay. You watch this place right now. This is a floor. All right. Now we're going. I think the market went up, really up. But we're gonna go into the future. All right. Now watch. So in this painted, watch these painted areas. I want you guys to watch these painted areas. So most of the market in the past, all right, went up. But let's check the ones that we marked that were in the box. Was this a floor? So blue, was there blue there? All right. Now watch. Why is this place becoming what? A floor. We marked it in the past. Why is it becoming a floor? Why do you think these areas are reacting? It reacted here, it reacted here, it reacted here, it reacted here. And we marked it in the past. It sold here, it was a ceiling. It bought. It means it's acting to price action. Did we mark this market here? No, we marked it in the past and the market responded to it today. It responded to it this week. All right. So in the same vein, when you understand that this area is a ceiling, you could trust the future of the market that when it comes to that area, it's going to buy. Are you guys understanding this? If you understand what I just showed you guys, all right, put in a 7 on the chart. If you trust the past of the market, you could work with the future. The only difference is the one who plots. All right. So I'm a good plotter. That's why I could do the analysis and I could wait for my trade. I'm not looking for what the market has to give to me. I'm looking for what the market has done and I will choose where I want the market to come to me. That is technical analyzing. All right. You guys got value? So you guys got value. You got value, Mali to Julius. You got value from that back test. All right. So that is what it is. Okay. Learn to spend time with the market on this, just like dating or cutting what in a relationship. The more you understand understand the way people talk, the way they act, the more you spend time with them, you understand their reaction. That is what the market is about. It's so simple. It speaks to you, it talks to you. All right. If you don't know what's going to talk tomorrow, you're just going to know what it has talked. Go get a recording of what it has talked. Spoken yesterday. All right. So these are the things we put together. Okay. So family, these are the things we've put together in case you're on YouTube, all right, or you are, live, or you're watching this recording. We've been able to put together a system of education that will help you win massively. Now, tell every trader, no trader wins in isolation. That is why I'm in these environments, all right? I've realized that the success of someone who's starting is in the presence of someone who has started, okay? Just get in the environment of someone you think you can have a relationship with and you work with them, all right? Super excited to have shown you guys this value. If you want to really get in contact, drop a message, send me a message. If you already belong to a team, just love being in this environment. Join the live session, follow the instruction, stay connected, all right? I always want to see you win and win big, all right? See you at the top, not from the top, because you know what they say, the bottom is really way too crowded. All right, I'm just trying to read the comment if there is any question. Okay, no question. All right, good. I love you guys for today. All right, it's my 1 hour. Let's go. Bye-bye. Did I do 1 hour? Am I deceiving myself? I said 6 p.m., right? Just 2? Okay, all right. Okay, it's 1 hour. All right, good. That's what I planned on doing. All right, you guys have a beautiful